The spotlight at the 2026 BAFTAs did not shine exclusively on the winners walking across the stage. Instead, a significant portion of media attention turned toward one unexpected standout in the audience, Kylie Jenner. While she was not nominated for any award, headlines across entertainment outlets quickly dubbed her the unofficial Best Hype Woman of the Night for her unwavering and highly visible support of Timothée Chalamet. The ceremony, hosted by the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, is widely regarded as one of the most prestigious events in the global film calendar. Each year, the BAFTAs attract A-list actors, filmmakers, and industry executives. However, during the 2026 edition, social media analytics revealed that Kylie Jenner's name surged alongside the official award winners, signaling the scale of public interest in her presence. Arriving on the red carpet alongside Chalamet, Jenner immediately commanded attention. Fashion critics praised her structured black gown and refined styling, describing the look as understated yet powerful. Within minutes, high-resolution images of the couple began circulating across digital platforms, driving spikes in search queries such as Kylie Jenner BAFTA 2026 dress, Kylie Jenner red carpet look, and Kylie Jenner Timothée Chalamet BAFTA appearance. Yet the defining moment of the evening did not occur on the red carpet. It unfolded inside the auditorium. When Timothée Chalamet's name was announced as a major winner, cameras instinctively cut to Jenner's reaction. She rose to her feet almost immediately, applauding with visible emotion. Her facial expression, equal parts pride and relief, was captured in multiple broadcast angles. Clips of the moment quickly went viral across TikTok, Instagram Reels, and X, accumulating millions of views within hours. Media outlets in the United Kingdom and the United States highlighted the authenticity of her response. Unlike rehearsed red carpet poses, her reaction appeared spontaneous. She was seen placing her hand over her mouth, smiling broadly, and maintaining eye contact with Chalamet as he made his way to the stage. Entertainment commentators described the scene as one of the most emotionally resonant visuals of the ceremony. Industry analysts noted that Jenner's presence expanded the BAFTA's digital footprint beyond traditional film audiences. As a global beauty entrepreneur and media personality with a massive online following, her attendance bridged Hollywood prestige with mainstream pop culture visibility. The overlap generated substantial cross-platform engagement, reinforcing the event's relevance among younger demographics. Several entertainment publications conducted informal polls asking viewers whether Jenner deserved the unofficial title of Best Hype Woman of the Night. The overwhelming response was affirmative. Although no such category exists within the official BAFTA structure, the phrase trended globally for several hours following the ceremony. Observers also pointed to subtle but telling moments captured during the broadcast. Before Chalamet returned to his seat after accepting his award, Jenner was seen leaning in to speak to him briefly. Lip-reading speculation circulated online, with fans theorizing she offered words of encouragement or congratulations. While the exact exchange remains private, the moment fueled further discussion about the strength and stability of their relationship. Public perception of Jenner has evolved over the years. Known primarily for her influence in beauty, fashion, and reality television, she has often been framed through the lens of celebrity culture. However, her composed and supportive demeanor at the BAFTA 2026 ceremony contributed to a broader narrative shift. Commentators described the appearance as a mature era moment, positioning her not merely as a media figure but as a partner visibly invested in her significant other's artistic achievements. The couple's joint exit from the venue later that evening became one of the most circulated images of the night. Photographs showed them walking side by side, smiling amid a sea of flashing cameras. For many viewers, the image symbolized more than an award season victory, it represented unity and shared success. Although Kylie Jenner did not leave the BAFTAs with a trophy in hand, the digital conversation surrounding her impact was undeniable. In an era where viral moments often rival official accolades in cultural significance, her role as Timothée Chalamet's most enthusiastic supporter became one of the defining narratives of the evening. The 2026 BAFTAs will ultimately be remembered for its winners and cinematic achievements. Yet alongside those milestones, another story emerged, one shaped by visible pride, public support, and the power of presence. In the court of public opinion, Kylie Jenner may not have been an official nominee, but she undeniably won a headline of her own. The ripple effect of that single reaction did not fade when the ceremony ended. In fact, the aftermath amplified the narrative even further. Within hours of the broadcast, entertainment analytics platforms reported a measurable spike in engagement tied directly to Kylie Jenner's on-camera moments. Search engines reflected a surge in trending keywords including Kylie Jenner BAFTA's reaction, Kylie Jenner supporting Timothée Chalamet, and Kylie Jenner emotional moment 2026. Media experts observed that while award shows traditionally focus on winners' speeches and fashion rankings, the 2026 BAFTAs demonstrated how audience reactions can shape the dominant storyline. In this case, Kylie's visible enthusiasm became a parallel headline to Timothée Chalamet's victory. Editors across major outlets framed their coverage around the emotional support dynamic, effectively transforming a supportive gesture into a defining cultural moment. Public relations analysts suggested that Jenner's appearance marked a strategic evolution in her public image. Over the years, she has built a multi-billion-dollar brand empire and maintained a commanding social media presence. However, the BAFTA 2026 narrative positioned her within a different context, one aligned with artistic prestige and cinematic credibility. By attending a globally respected film ceremony hosted by the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, she stepped into a space traditionally dominated by actors and filmmakers, and did so without overshadowing the event itself. Observers pointed out that her restraint may have been the most powerful element of her presence. She did not seek additional interviews on the red carpet. She did not attempt to redirect media focus toward her own ventures. Instead, she maintained a composed profile, allowing Timothée Chalamet's achievements to remain at the forefront. That subtle positioning resonated strongly with viewers, particularly in a media environment often characterized by competition for visibility. Clips dissecting her reaction circulated globally. Body language experts were invited onto talk shows to analyze her posture, eye contact, and facial expressions. Commentators emphasized the consistency of her support throughout the ceremony, not just during the award announcement but during nominations, applause segments, and transitional moments between categories. Each time Chalamet's name was mentioned, cameras reliably captured Jenner's attentive gaze. Digital culture commentators noted that the Best Hype Woman label reflects a broader shift in how celebrity partnerships are consumed online. Audiences increasingly value visible solidarity between high-profile couples. In this case, Jenner's support was interpreted as authentic rather than performative. The absence of exaggerated gestures or overt theatrics contributed to that perception. International media also highlighted the cross-industry symbolism of the moment. Jenner, a beauty and fashion mogul, attending one of the film industry's most prestigious nights, represented a convergence of entertainment sectors. The fashion community praised her styling as refined and intentionally understated, suggesting that her wardrobe choice aligned with the tone of the ceremony rather than competing with it. Meanwhile, fan communities mobilized rapidly. Dedicated pages across platforms compiled slow-motion edits of her applause, close-ups of her smile, and freeze frames capturing her emotional reaction. Hashtags pairing her name with the BAFTAs trended in multiple regions. Engagement metrics indicated that younger viewers, many of whom follow Jenner for beauty and lifestyle content, tuned into post-ceremony coverage specifically to revisit her moments. Industry insiders speculated that the broader award season circuit may continue to reflect this dynamic. With Timothée Chalamet remaining a prominent figure in critical and commercial cinema, Jenner's attendance at future ceremonies could sustain a recurring narrative, the power couple dynamic blending Hollywood artistry with global influencer reach. Critics who once questioned the longevity or seriousness of their relationship appeared notably quieter following the BAFTA appearance. Commentary shifted from skepticism to acknowledgement of stability. Analysts observed that repeated public appearances characterized by mutual support tend to recalibrate audience perception over time. From a branding perspective, the moment illustrated how visibility at culturally significant events can reinforce multidimensional public identities. Jenner was not positioned solely as a reality television personality or entrepreneur. Instead, she was seen engaging with the cinematic world at one of its most prestigious gatherings. That contextual shift broadened her cultural footprint. Television ratings discussions also referenced her impact. While official viewership numbers primarily reflect interest in nominees and performances, social engagement metrics demonstrated that Jenner's presence attracted a distinct digital audience. Conversations extended beyond film critics to lifestyle bloggers, fashion commentators, and pop culture analysts. As post-event interviews circulated, several attendees were asked about the atmosphere inside the auditorium when Chalamet's name was announced. Multiple sources described the applause as enthusiastic, but online discourse repeatedly returned to the camera shot of Jenner standing first. That frame became symbolic, a snapshot representing partnership, pride, and emotional investment. The broader narrative underscores how modern award ceremonies function as multimedia ecosystems. Official accolades coexist with viral reaction clips, trending hashtags, and social commentary. In that environment, influence is not confined to nominees. Presence alone can become headline material. Kylie Jenner's BAFTA 2026 appearance ultimately highlights the evolving nature of celebrity visibility. In an age where audiences analyze micro-expressions and amplify brief reactions into global trends, a few seconds of authentic emotion can generate sustained coverage. Her supportive presence did not compete with Timothée Chalamet's achievement, rather, it complemented and amplified it. As award season continues, observers will likely revisit this moment as a case study in digital-era cultural impact. The unofficial Best Hype Woman designation may not appear on any trophy engraving, but it reflects a measurable phenomenon, the power of visible encouragement in shaping public narratives. While the BAFTAs celebrated cinematic excellence, the surrounding conversation revealed another layer of modern entertainment culture. It demonstrated that emotional authenticity, when captured at the right moment, can resonate as strongly as any acceptance speech. And in the collective memory of viewers worldwide, the image of Kylie Jenner rising proudly to applaud may remain one of the most enduring visuals of the 2026 ceremony. In the days that followed the ceremony, the momentum surrounding Kylie Jenner's BAFTA 2026 appearance showed no signs of slowing down. Major entertainment networks dedicated extended segments to analyzing what many described as the most talked about audience reaction of the year. Headlines evolved from simple event recaps into deeper commentary pieces exploring how a single moment of visible support reshaped the broader awards narrative. Search analytics continued to climb. Phrases such as Kylie Jenner emotional BAFTA moment, Timothée Chalamet girlfriend reaction, and Hollywood power couple 2026 maintained high traction across multiple regions. Digital marketing analysts pointed out that the sustained interest indicated more than fleeting curiosity, it suggested a genuine shift in audience engagement patterns. Cultural commentators emphasized that Jenner's impact stemmed from timing. Award ceremonies are structured around anticipation. Viewers wait for envelopes to open, names to be read, outcomes to unfold. In that tense pause before the announcement, cameras often cut to nominees and their companions. When Timothée Chalamet's name was called, the broadcast instinctively captured Kylie Jenner's response. The authenticity of that split second, unfiltered and immediate, created a moment that audiences replayed repeatedly. Television production experts later noted how seamlessly the broadcast integrated reaction shots throughout the evening. Each time Chalamet appeared on screen, Jenner was within frame, her expressions aligned with the ceremony's emotional rhythm. That visual continuity reinforced the perception of partnership. Rather than isolated flashes, her support felt consistent from beginning to end. Fashion publications continued publishing in-depth breakdowns of her red carpet ensemble. Stylists praised the tailoring and minimalist accessories, interpreting the look as intentionally respectful of the event's prestige. Beauty editors analyzed her makeup palette, highlighting how it balanced classic Hollywood elegance with contemporary refinement. The conversation extended beyond applause and into aesthetics, reinforcing her multidimensional influence. Meanwhile, industry insiders reflected on how the moment intersected with evolving expectations of celebrity relationships. Public figures today operate within a 24-hour digital cycle. Audiences expect transparency, emotional cues, and visible solidarity. Jenner's demeanor aligned with those expectations without appearing calculated. Analysts repeatedly referenced the absence of exaggerated theatrics as a key factor in the reaction's credibility. International outlets across Europe, Asia, and North America echoed similar themes. Coverage framed Jenner's presence as emblematic of modern celebrity dynamics, where influence transcends industry boundaries. A beauty entrepreneur attending a prestigious film ceremony symbolized the increasingly interconnected nature of global entertainment. Fan communities played a pivotal role in amplifying the narrative. Edited compilations set to dramatic music circulated widely, emphasizing the moment she rose from her seat and applauded. Commentary threads dissected her smile frame by frame. Supporters described the clip as pure pride and genuine joy, reinforcing a collective interpretation that resonated far beyond the ceremony itself. Public perception metrics revealed an interesting development. Sentiment analysis skewed overwhelmingly positive. While celebrity coverage often invites polarized opinions, this particular moment generated unusually unified praise. Even commentators previously skeptical of the relationship acknowledged the visible sincerity of her reaction. Brand strategists observed that such high-profile appearances can recalibrate long-term positioning. By aligning her public image with a globally respected film institution, Jenner subtly broadened her cultural associations. The BAFTA stage carries artistic gravitas. Simply being present within that context, without overshadowing it, contributed to an expanded narrative arc. Television reruns and online highlight reels ensured that new viewers continued discovering the moment days later. As clips resurfaced, engagement numbers refreshed, creating a cyclical pattern of visibility. Each new upload introduced the scene to additional audiences, extending its lifespan well beyond the live broadcast. Commentators also reflected on the symbolic nature of applause itself. In award ceremonies, applause is routine. Yet context transforms routine gestures into meaningful statements. Jenner's immediate rise to her feet conveyed instinctive pride. That instinct resonated precisely because it felt unforced. In a room filled with industry veterans and seasoned performers, the simplicity of her support stood out. Media scholars pointed to this instance as an example of how secondary narratives can rival primary outcomes. While official award recipients dominate headlines, audience reactions increasingly generate parallel storylines. The 2026 BAFTAs illustrated that dynamic vividly. Timothée Chalamet's achievement remained central, yet Kylie Jenner's visible encouragement formed a complementary narrative that amplified overall engagement. As additional interviews and behind-the-scenes photographs surfaced, the couple's composure remained consistent. Images captured them in conversation, smiling between segments, maintaining a poised presence. Observers noted that their demeanor did not fluctuate dramatically under intense scrutiny, a detail interpreted as further evidence of stability. Streaming platforms and entertainment podcasts extended the discussion into long-form analysis. hosts debated whether the Best Hype Woman label signaled a broader cultural appreciation for supportive partnership roles within high-profile relationships. Many concluded that audiences are increasingly drawn to authenticity over spectacle. Weeks after the ceremony, the BAFTA moment continued to appear in retrospective montages summarizing the awards season. Even among acceptance speeches and performance highlights, Jenner's reaction clip remained a staple inclusion. Its repetition solidified its place in the event's visual history. Ultimately, the extended media cycle demonstrated how influence operates in contemporary entertainment. A few seconds of genuine emotion, captured at the right time, can reverberate across platforms, industries, and continents. Kylie Jenner's BAFTA 2026 presence exemplified that phenomenon. While trophies commemorate artistic excellence, cultural memory often preserves images that encapsulate emotion. For many viewers, the enduring image from that evening will not only be the winner holding an award, but also the partner in the audience rising proudly, applauding without hesitation. In a ceremony defined by cinematic achievement, another narrative quietly unfolded, one centered on support, partnership, and the power of presence. Long after the stage lights dimmed and the red carpet was rolled away, the conversation remained active, sustained by a single, resonant moment that transcended categories and confirmed that sometimes, the most impactful role of the night belongs to the person cheering the loudest. As the global awards season progressed, the BAFTA 2026 moment involving Kylie Jenner continued to resurface in conversations about celebrity influence, public image strategy, and relationship dynamics under the spotlight. Media outlets that initially reported on the event as a viral reaction began revisiting it through analytical lenses, asking why this particular moment resonated so deeply with audiences worldwide. Part of the answer lies in timing and narrative buildup. In the months leading up to the ceremony, speculation surrounding Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet had fluctuated between admiration and skepticism. Public appearances were carefully observed, photographed, and dissected. Yet the BAFTAs offered something different, a high-stakes, emotionally charged environment where reactions could not be rehearsed or edited in advance. When Chalamet's name was announced, the authenticity of Jenner's expression provided a form of unscripted confirmation that many viewers found compelling. Entertainment economists highlighted how moments like this contribute measurable value to broadcast events. Social engagement during the BAFTAs reportedly spiked dramatically during the winner announcement segment, correlating with the reaction shot of Jenner applauding. Clips posted across official and unofficial channels generated exponential sharing patterns, illustrating how emotional resonance drives digital circulation. Public relations experts noted that visibility in spaces associated with artistic prestige can influence long-term brand perception. Kylie Jenner's presence at one of the most respected film institutions positioned her within a cultural environment historically defined by craft and performance excellence. Rather than dominating headlines with controversy or spectacle, she became associated with pride, composure, and partnership. Observers also emphasized how the simplicity of her gesture contrasted with the intensity of the environment. Award ceremonies are often characterized by suspense, competition, and ambition. In that atmosphere, visible encouragement from a partner stands out. The image of Jenner rising immediately, applauding without hesitation, created a counterpoint to the competitive tone of the night. It introduced warmth into a space defined by accolades. Meanwhile, fan-driven edits evolved in complexity. Slow-motion sequences were paired with orchestral soundtracks. Freeze frames highlighted the exact second her expression shifted from anticipation to joy. Commentary threads explored micro-expressions, interpreting the slight lift of her eyebrows or the subtle curve of her smile as evidence of deep emotional investment. The clip became not just a viral moment, but a subject of communal analysis. Television commentators later referenced the scene when discussing the evolving definition of influence. Historically, award ceremonies centered on performers alone. In the digital era, companions and attendees also shape narrative arcs. Jenner's presence demonstrated how cultural capital extends beyond formal nominations. Visibility itself becomes a form of participation. Brand consultants pointed out another dimension: consistency. Throughout the evening, Jenner's reactions aligned with the tone of the ceremony. She applauded respectfully for other nominees, maintained composure during transitions, and refrained from drawing unnecessary focus. That steady demeanor reinforced the authenticity of her peak reaction when Chalamet's win was announced. The phrase "best hype woman" continued trending intermittently in the weeks following the ceremony, resurfacing whenever retrospective highlight packages aired. Although unofficial, the label encapsulated a broader cultural appreciation for supportive visibility. It signaled a shift in what audiences celebrate, not just achievement, but encouragement. Industry insiders suggested that moments like this contribute to the longevity of public relationships. Shared milestones, especially those broadcast globally, become embedded in collective memory. The BAFTA 2026 clip now functions as a reference point whenever discussions arise about Jenner and Chalamet's partnership. Digital platforms also recorded an uptick in cross-demographic engagement. Viewers primarily interested in film tuned into beauty and fashion commentary surrounding Jenner, while her existing followers explored deeper discussions about Chalamet's cinematic work. The crossover effect demonstrated how interconnected contemporary entertainment ecosystems have become. In editorial roundtables reviewing the most memorable award show moments of 2026, Kylie Jenner's reaction consistently ranked near the top. Critics cited the purity of the image: no scripted speech, no grand gesture, just immediate, visible pride. In a media environment saturated with calculated branding, that simplicity resonated strongly. Academic commentators analyzing pop culture phenomena referenced the BAFTA moment as an example of parasocial amplification. Audiences project narratives onto brief interactions, constructing meaning from microseconds of footage. Jenner's applause became a canvas onto which viewers projected ideals of loyalty and partnership. Months after the ceremony, streaming services compiling award season recaps continued, including the clip. Each replay renewed discussion. Each discussion extended the life cycle of the moment. What began as a spontaneous reaction evolved into a sustained cultural reference. Even fashion retrospectives acknowledged the synergy between styling and narrative. The understated elegance of her gown complemented the emotional clarity of her reaction. Nothing about the look competed with the authenticity of the moment. The aesthetic supported the story. Ultimately, the extended coverage underscores how award ceremonies now function as multimedia spectacles. Official accolades remain central, yet parallel narratives often define public memory. In 2026, alongside the list of BAFTA winners, another storyline quietly secured its place in entertainment history. Kylie Jenner did not step onto the stage to deliver a speech. She did not hold a trophy. Yet her presence generated measurable impact across digital platforms, news cycles, and cultural discourse. The image of her standing, applauding, eyes bright with pride, continues to circulate as a symbol of visible support in a high-pressure arena. In the evolving architecture of celebrity culture, influence is not limited to achievement alone. It is shaped by context, timing, and authenticity. The BAFTA 2026 moment stands as evidence that sometimes the most enduring images are not those framed by spotlight at center stage, but those captured in the audience, where emotion unfolds unfiltered and the world watches in real time. As industry analysts continued to unpack the long-tail impact of BAFTA 2026, one pattern became increasingly clear: Kylie Jenner's presence did not fade into the background of awards season history. Instead, it evolved into a reference point for how modern celebrity culture operates in real time. The applause clip, initially shared as a fleeting highlight, matured into a recurring symbol used across commentary panels, digital think pieces, and pop culture retrospectives. Media researchers examining engagement data noted that the viral spread of the moment followed a layered trajectory. First came the live broadcast reaction. Then short-form vertical clips optimized for social platforms. Next arrived slowed-down cinematic edits. Finally, long-form breakdowns emerged, contextualizing the emotional resonance within broader discussions of celebrity partnerships and media optics. Each layer extended the life cycle of the footage, reinforcing its relevance weeks and even months later. Observers emphasized that the timing within the ceremony amplified the intensity. The award announcement represented a culmination of anticipation built throughout the evening. When Timothée Chalamet's name echoed through the auditorium, suspense dissolved into release. Jenner's immediate physical response mirrored that release, giving audiences a visual anchor for the emotional shift. In media psychology terms, her reaction served as a proxy for collective excitement. Entertainment journalists also highlighted how rare it is for a supporting attendee to command comparable digital visibility to an award recipient. Yet analytics dashboards consistently showed Jenner's name trending alongside the official winners. That parity underscored the changing metrics of influence in contemporary media landscapes. Visibility, relatability, and emotional authenticity now compete with traditional accolades as drivers of public conversation. Strategists within the branding sector pointed out that the BAFTA setting added a layer of gravitas. The British Academy ceremony carries historical prestige and artistic credibility. For Kylie Jenner, widely recognized for her achievements in beauty entrepreneurship and reality television, appearing in that environment without dominating it conveyed restraint. That restraint resonated as sophistication. Meanwhile, editorial opinion pieces began drawing parallels between Jenner's BAFTA moment and iconic reaction shots from past award ceremonies. Cultural historians argued that such visuals often define public memory more vividly than acceptance speeches themselves. The still image of her rising to her feet, hands mid-applause, expression illuminated by stage lights, joined a lineage of memorable audience reactions that transcend the specifics of any single year. Fan communities further amplified the narrative by contextualizing the moment within the couple's broader timeline. Side-by-side comparisons highlighted earlier appearances, demonstrating perceived growth in comfort and stability. Supporters described the BAFTA clip as a milestone, interpreting it as validation of a partnership that had once faced intense scrutiny. Streaming platforms and entertainment recap programs continued featuring the moment in montages summarizing the year's most impactful cultural scenes. Each inclusion reintroduced the image to new viewers, perpetuating its relevance. The clip effectively transitioned from trending topic to archival highlight. Digital sociologists observed that audiences increasingly seek authenticity in high-profile relationships. In an era saturated with curated posts and strategic announcements, spontaneous emotional responses stand out sharply. Jenner's visible pride fit that demand. There were no exaggerated theatrics, no overt performance, just instinctive applause. Television hosts revisiting the ceremony months later referenced how quickly the phrase "best hype woman" gained traction. Though informal, the title encapsulated a collective appreciation for visible encouragement. It signified a cultural embrace of supportive roles that exist alongside, rather than in competition with, achievement. Behind the scenes, insiders suggested that the calm composure maintained by both Jenner and Chalamet throughout the evening reinforced the authenticity of the peak moment. They did not oscillate between exaggerated expressions and detached indifference. Their steady presence lent credibility to the climactic reaction. Academic discussions about parasocial